Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you are doing great. It is a beautiful day. It's so bright I need my sunglasses. But it's not just bright because it's sunny. It's because our future looks bright. Not just mine, but yours. Because you guys are watching this unfold. All this craziness unfold. We're going to be talking about real estate today, but I mean, as the crazy gets crazier, as we go from 10 to 11, and why? Because 11 is louder. You guys know what movie that is, please put it in the description below. Absolutely love that movie. 11 is louder, and the craziness keeps getting ramped up. I mean, this is absolutely bonkers. Now I need my prop coffee. Oh gosh, nothing like a little Mickey D's coffee in the morning. Yes, for everybody that wants to tell me how bad it is and all the chemicals in it, I love it. That's the sound of me drinking coffee. All right, guys, so I have to throw all these little nuances in there because I love the comment section. I absolutely love the comment section. Why? Because only 1%, not even that, 1/10 of 1% of the comments on this channel are stupid. All of the other ones, 99.99, I'm not even gonna do that ninja math, are amazing. There are comments of people that are out there crushing it, no matter where you are in your financial lives, in your careers, in your progression of being a better human being. They're amazing, and I thank you for that. Sorry guys, I digress. So let's jump into this. This is about real estate. More signs of a troubled housing market emerge. And this is out of the street. I'm gonna link it in the description below. An index of mortgage loan applications volume slumped. Man, the ninja's really bad when he gets all super excited, hopped up on coffee and starts drinking. We're gonna slow down a little bit. Ninja. An index of mortgage loan applications volume slumped a seasonally adjusted 6.3% last week from a week earlier, according to the Mortgage Bankers Association. Now let me stop right here, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to talk about a piece of property that we're looking to buy right now. Oh no, the ninja's going to buy real estate, but he says real estate's crashing, but he's going to buy real estate. Doesn't make any sense. I'll talk about it after this, all right? The MBA's seasonally adjusted index of mortgage applications for home purchases slid 3%. And the unadjusted index dropped 9% from a year ago. Like, all right, so it's coming down a little bit, right? But here's the deal. The index of mortgage applications for refinancing lost 10% from a week earlier and 62% from a year ago. That's where we're gonna stop talking about this story. I'm gonna link it below so you guys can check it out yourself. 10% week on week and 62% from a year ago. Very simply, very simple to explain. Interest rates are really stinking high right now. Now, they're not high based off of, historical terms, but if you look back at the last 2 years, people are like, housing's, exciting. The housing's only going up. We need more houses. You know how crazy those statements are? And I'm gonna explain why. See, in 2019, a mortgage was about what it is now. Not much different. But then all of a sudden this craziness came. The whole world shut down and interest rates dove down along with the stock market and all kinds of other things crashed. And then they came blowing back up. But what happened was mortgage rates dove. And all of a sudden people went, yes, I can sell my house and I could get into a bigger house and I'm going to start doing it. And then a lot of people are like, oh, I'm getting out of this crazy state of California and I'm going to go wherever, and I'm gonna take my big down payment or pay cash for these other homes because I'm selling my home for tons of money, right? We saw hedge funds soaking up real estate all over California and other well-known locations around the country, right? That they wanted to invest in. They're taking all this free or cheap money from the Federal Reserve, borrowing it's crazy shareholder money, and they're bidding up homes all over the country, right? And now we're back to normal. Now we're back at like 5% mortgage rate. And I have a feeling it's gonna end pretty badly. And it's gonna happen really sharply. That's why mortgage applications dropped 10% month over month, right? Or was it week over week? I already forgot. But it's happening extremely fast. Let me check that real quick and it's down 62% because it's so much higher today, the interest rates, mortgage rates, than what they were a year ago. So yeah, 10% a week earlier, 10% drop in a week. That's massive, right? So you're gonna see, and I told you guys this a month ago, this was gonna happen when I started actually it was about 2 months ago, I started talking about how fast and how high mortgage rates were spiking up as compared to the first week in December. And I said, get ready, in about a month or two, you're gonna see blood in the streets as far as the press is concerned. So now we're gonna talk about a piece of property that Ninja's gonna buy. And actually, I don't think I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy farmland. I love growing things. I used to have a tree farm. I absolutely love growing things. It makes me so happy to be driving on a tractor, tilling up soil, you know, tilling in manure and fertilizer. I absolutely love it. I can't get enough of it. It brings joy to me. But also, I understand that we are going into a commodity boom, and we're going into some very serious times. More drought, more famine, more natural disasters. The world is twisting and churning right now. And so what's happening is we're going to start seeing even more earthquakes, volcanoes, all those kind of things. It sounds crazy, but it is a cycle. And so what's going to happen is our food supply is going to go through, you know, ebbs and flows. And we're having geopolitical threats threaten our food supply as well, because our world has been built on food that comes from different countries. You can grow that food here, but no, it's better for us to export it, and then we'll import the same crap. And the reason why that system's been built is so that they can tax you more. They could steal more of your money through tariffs and through taxes and all kinds of crap. I obviously, please take the hint of my sarcasm right now, how frustrated and angry I am with the system. But what can you do? And people all of a sudden, what can I do? Well, the Ninja wants to buy farmland. I want to buy land. I want to grow trees that can produce food that I could sell to other people. And I think you guys should do this too. I'm giving you my best away for free. Start fruit tree farms. Go do it. Like, populate the world with fruit trees. We don't need another Japanese maple tree out in someone's house. We need an apple tree. We need something that someone can literally just pick. I think that cities should be growing fruit trees instead of any ornamental tree. And then the homeless, you know, if they're going to be homeless, hey, they can just go up and pick an apple and eat it. And then they're healthy too. I think that's what we need to do. Well, okay, so I'm looking at farmland. We looked at a property the other day, beautiful piece of land, good water. The house is like for people that are 2 feet tall, and I just can't fit in. Ninja would be like walking inside the bedrooms and like leaning down. It was a small house. Mrs. Ninja wants it because it is a pretty house. It's a pretty small house. But I'm joking. But the point being is that we're in a hot market, and that thing is going to go well over value. Because it's going to be an emotional buy. And the thing is we have to live by our convictions, because we're seeing all this happen. Now, can it get extended? Yes. I'm going to put a video out in the next couple of days where I'm going to explain there's one thing that's going to change the market. And when it does, if it does, you're going to have to dive into real estate, even at these scary prices. Nobody's talking about this. So I'll show you guys that video later. I'll try and link it below. And I probably won't link it because I'll forget. Point being is that people all the time ask me, but is this a good time to buy or bad time? I said, it has to be good or bad for you, because everybody has different situations. Everybody has different net worths, where, me buying a house and freaking everyone out because they said, you said it was going to crash. And I go, well, I've made myself a certain level of wealth that I can do that and not care. You know, there are people that haven't gotten there yet, and they need to be able to make the most out of every situation. Whereas, and I've told the story before, I bought a house on the top of the last market cycle in mid-2005. I even told my wife, we're going to probably lose half the value of this house. We only lost 40%, but it didn't matter to me. I bought the house knowing that it was going to crash after selling all of our other homes and holdings. I didn't care because I knew how long I was going to stay there, and you need to live somewhere, right? So we are seeing this acceleration in the collapse of mortgage applications, which will lead to home sales, because now that these stories are hitting the press, it is going to freak people out. And ironically, the property we're going to look at, the farmland, this is a real estate agent that is like really ready to sell, and they're going to sell it. They're going to sell it. They've got it priced right, but they know what's happening. You could tell when you're talking to them. It's like, we got to sell, and we have to sell now. I get it. I totally understand. And so it's an interesting quandary, guys, that we're in, that we find ourselves in. And I just want to relay this to you. No matter who you are or what financial situation you're in, all you need to do to make a good decision is say, am I going to be happy if this thing falls by a certain percentage? Let's say 10, 20, maybe even 50%. Will I still be happy? Will I still be living there and paying my payment and be happy? Because ironically, and I'm going to close on this, Many people that never lost their job during the Lehman crisis straight up walked away from their house for the dumbest reason I could have ever heard. And that was, why would I keep paying a mortgage on a house that's not worth what I paid for? The dumbest thing I ever heard. I still know some of those people. All right, guys, that being said, I thank you so much for watching. The Economic Ninja is out.